What a weekend. What a weekend. What a breakout. What a weekend. What a breakout. Yo, Banter fam. Special Saturday broadcast. And that's because this weekend we've had an amazing breakout. Look at that Bitcoin chart. And we're going to be looking at the altcoins. There's lots of altcoins. And one chart in particular, which I want to chat to the Shaldino about. And that is, of course, the Bitcoin dominance chart, which looks like it fell off a mountain pretty much. So it's going to be a big stream. What do you say?
I say I'm happy, buddy. You know, either way, I don't care which one runs first. As long as the market's bullish, it's good.
It's going to be amazing. All right, it's going to be a big show. Let's talk some alt Saturday night. Welcome back, Banter fam. You're looking at the subscriber numbers going up. If you're new to our channel, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell button. Be part of the 395,207 people who are part of the Banter family. This is a station where we change lives. We come to you live at least twice a day, but sometimes 3 or 4 times a day. We change lives, we do giveaways. Today we're going to do a whole lot of giveaways. We're going to be talking about altcoins today. There's a whole lot going on. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, about Ethereum. We're going to be talking about Plan B, who says that we are halfway into the bull market. And that means that there's probably another 6 months left in this bull market. Imagine 6 more months of this bull market. That sounds absolutely crazy, but that's what Plan B is saying. Plan B is saying, let me show you the tweet. This is the big talk today on the town. I mean, talk on the town today is around Plan B's on-chain analysis, and he says that, in my opinion, we are midway, no sign of weakness yet, no red. No color overlay is not months to halving, but an on-chain signal. My guess is that the second leg of the bull market will last at least 6 months. There's still 6 more months to go. He says we're about halfway through the bull market. We are about 700% up already this bull market. If we're halfway through the bull market, that means that Bitcoin can go up another 700%. It could be huge, and it might be huge. And today we saw everything just breaking out. And that's why Shaldino the Sniper and I decided to come to you and do a little broadcast for you. Little emergency stream, talk to you about some altcoins, tell you what to look at, what to stay away from. So let's get the show on the road, brother man.
Let's do this, brother. So obviously clear breakouts, clear Bitcoin breakouts, slow growth to 60K this month for Bitcoin, gradual good growth from the market. So we do obviously know when we do enter a bull cycle or I call it a bull run sort of cycle, we do know the ranges get a lot bigger. So as long as everyone can expect now that you're going to have 30, 40, 50% pumps from the alts, you're going to have 20% dumps at random times. Now that we're getting into the bull cycle and we're starting to make the next leg up, remember the range does get a lot bigger. So meaning that the alts are going to be a lot more flexible from Bitcoin, meaning that if you don't get the perfect sort of entry or you're patient for your entries, you need to find the right coins that are right. You need to make sure, just get into the habit of buying dumps and not buying the pumps, and just running this with a very simple strategy. So what I'm looking at with Bitcoin, we at a very key sort of level. I'm glad we finally got the big breakout yesterday. And now we're at this little level over here. Let's get that. There we go. So this little level over here, a little bit of resistance here, and you can see it's fighting it a bit here. At any point, it's okay for Bitcoin. You know, at any point, small pullbacks, and just to continue the small sort of growth. I do see it by early next week, maybe even by the end of this weekend, us getting up to this area over here. I saw we started breaking out earlier as soon as that dominance dropped. So I'm still waiting for the next push to that sort of zone. But that's obviously the boring Bitcoin at the moment. And looking at that.
What do you mean when the dominance drops? That looks, I mean, if I've ever seen a drop, that is the dominance drop.
No, it is. And what I like about it is it's coming back into trends. So at least we know that that wasn't then, a full breakout yet for the Bitcoin move. And we sort of know that it's going to be simple. At any big breakouts from dominance, it's going to be Bitcoin chasing the next leg up. And when Bitcoin gets to a sort of comfy little level, it's the alt turn. And it's just going to be this jagged sort of movement. I actually expect the dominance for the next few months to, instead of breaking lows and us getting this big bull sort of alt cycle, I really think it's just going to be a sideways dominance where it's Bitcoin time, alt time, Bitcoin time, alt time. So at least we form a trend. So altcoins. Let's see how it goes. One thing that is interesting is the Ethereum dominance. We have a beautiful breakout of trend. You can see we had our trend over there. We have broken out. So Ethereum obviously woke up, and we saw Ethereum to the BTC pair. I still think, yes, it's grandpa coin or grandma coin, or you can say it's the old school sort of coin. I still think a nice percentage should be in ETH. I still feel, we still look at ETH and forget that on the weekly, we have the biggest cup and handle. You get, this is a really big cup and handle for the ETH to BTC. And the break of that can literally double the performance of Bitcoin. So ETH is still my favorite. I have more Ethereum than Bitcoin.
I agree with you. I agree with you that Ethereum is a great coin. I just think that if Ethereum runs by 10%, the good altcoins are going to run by 20, 30, 40%. So I don't know if I'd want to be in Ethereum where there's so many better opportunities out there. I think Ethereum is going to be a barometer for altcoins. So if ETH runs, it's going to mean an altcoin run. I don't think we've broken away from that yet. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. It's still going to be the slow mover. All the other ones are going to perform better. I think I'm sort of setting targets now going along this bull cycle that Ethereum and Bitcoin is one of the major ones that I want to come out with. So meaning when I'm happy and I've made massive gains, I'm turning a lot of it into those two. And I'll leave a good 20% into the top 5 coins.
Sheldon, I think top four coins that you want to be left with after the bull run.
My top 4 coins.
Top 5 coins that you want in your bags after the bull run.
Excluding Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Including
definitely Dots, Chainlink. You see some Kasama and some Cardano. You know what I mean? These ones, I do think they're gonna last, and I think it doesn't matter going forward, even if we go through a bear cycle for another year or two. I do feel we are going to get another 2-year bear cycle, not a bear cycle, but a sideways market, a very boring market after this next leg up.
So for me, I think if you want to, when I say after the bull market, I don't think the bull market's just going to end. I think that we're going to have a slowdown in the bull market, and if the bull market were to end, I would say the 5 coins that I'd want in my portfolio as the tenants of my portfolio would probably be Bitcoin, Solana.
Yeah, that's one I forgot. Solana, definitely.
Arweave. Luna. Ethereum,
okay, good.
Ethereum. Yeah. Those would be, if you were to say to me to throw everything else away and just keep 5 coins in the portfolio, those are the 5 coins that I keep in my portfolio.
Are you doing that personally? Bitcoin goes to 150, 200K now. What's your plan? What would you be doing now? You've diversified it to 20, 30 coins now. You've hit the bull run. Bitcoin's 200K. You know what I mean? What's your strategy into this cycle? Because I think it's important for us to share.
Luna.
That's it.
Solana, Ethereum, Maybe DOT or Kusama, and I think probably DOT would be my. I like both, but I think DOT would be my longer term holding. You know, so I mean, I do like both, but I think DOT slightly better for me than Kusama. I think, you know, Kusama is great now, but long term, I think DOT's going to be a much better coin. I also think that October is going to be, like I said, DOT month. I think also maybe a good time to look at now is to look at the Luna chart. I think Luna had a breakout today.
Yeah, so let me jump onto.
This is one of the reasons why I wanted to stream today, because I do think that we're starting Luna season. It's starting early. There we go.
Yeah, so Luna had that breakout, and now the recent breakout of today. Just move that there. There we go. So as you can see there, that's the full breakout. So Luna's obviously going to chase now all-time high. It's going for the breakouts, and like I said, I'm still seeing a $60 to $70 Luna. So
Guys,
Luna's good. But
Banter
this is why you have to be patient. It's going to be wild. You've reported off that
smash the like button, because this is not a scheduled stream. So not many people know that we're actually coming to you guys now. And if you guys smash the like button, it basically tells the YouTube algorithm that it's good content and it circulates the content. And then we'll get other Banter fan members to join the stream. As usual, when we get to 5,000 likes, we're going to start with the giveaways today. Sheldino, given that we think that October is going to be Luna month, are you buying this? Would you be buying now?
If you're buying a 3 month or 6 month hold, yes.
Agree.
Definitely. If you're going to hold it and you're going to leave it and you're not going to stress about it and you're just going to hold it, you want a good investment for 6 months, this is a good buy. Definitely.
Agree. I think we're fully aligned there. I think the ecosystem is going to explode now. The other thing that exploded today was Solana back at 170. I think it's going back to all-time highs. There was a little bit of news that drove that. I'll quickly find the news for you guys. Let me try and find that news for you guys. The news was around the Grayscale adding Solana to one of their funds. Here it is. So, you know, Grayscale is the biggest buyers of Bitcoin in the world. They have these funds that look like ETFs, and they're allocating Solana to their $494 million digital large cap fund. So 3.24% of the portfolio, which is about right now 10 million, about $15 million, a bit more, about $20 million is now they have to buy or they have bought Solana. But I mean, that's good news for Solana. It just shows that Solana is becoming an institutional type product. You know, there's a lot of demand for Solana in that portfolio. So I think that's quite good news. I think Solana had a jump in it. Let's look at Solana. Well, there it is.
There we go. So we obviously got the beautiful buy. That was it. You know, I've been calling it now the last few days. So beautiful buy for Solana. So we've broken previous resistance. So all-time highs next. Same thing with this. Same as what I'm expecting from Bitcoin for the remaining of the month. Small, but you know, small little movements to the upward side, not crazy amounts. Obviously, as soon as we break all-time high, we then start euphoria. But end of the day, this is where I see the bottom in now, temporary for Solana. So I wouldn't be adding too much right now. We'll wait for another dip. How do you know? Guys, if you just use normal stochastic on its own, you can see we're getting to the top. So just be a little bit more cool. Hold out for a little bit more. As soon as we get under the 20% line on stochastic RSI, you start laddering back in. So Sol, definitely. Fantom, you know, do you still feel Fantom's really got a lot of legs? Because as you can see, we just started breaking and now we're only just starting to move. So Fantom back to $2 now.
I'm going to say the following. If Bitcoin holds above 48,000, Fantom breaks $2 before the end of October. But I actually think it's going to go much higher. But I'm saying conservatively, Fantom breaks $2. The reason why I say that is because there's the Fantom event in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi. It's in Abu Dhabi. I don't think it's in Dubai, and that is at the end of October. And I think there's going to be a lot of build up to that. I think there's going to be a lot of investment, a lot of announcement before that. So I would be, I think so. Fantom for me, definitely. Link, I saw also had a breakout. Yes.
I still feel Link. I don't know about you, but I still feel Link. Look at it, where this thing is still come from. So this is early, and what I like about it, this is a cup and handle. When you got a wedge, so you got the big cup, you got the wedge, and the breakout is the next push. So we're catching this earlier, same as the Coti breakout. So Link, a lot of patience for the last 3 months with Link, but I do feel we are going to eventually get that move. And when we get there, we come into this area quick, and then only the excitement comes. Then only the euphoria comes in, and guess what? We'll be sitting when the whales while buying. Now, Ren, we've been through a lot of these. We've been through in the week. I think 90% of our whole community should be in majority of these, because we've been talking about all of these, and especially yesterday, I called so many of them. What else are we missing? What else is
I think ThorChain had a breakout. Let's quickly look at ThorChain. Someone says here, Nadra says she loves how Sheldon explains everything. I must tell you guys, yesterday I made the terrible mistake of challenging Sheldon to a game of pool. So we went to a pool table, and I made the terrible mistake of challenging him. And I realized that actually the way that Sheldon sees life is just angles. It's like just angles. He just sees the angles of the balls. So every time he takes a shot, his angles are fucking perfect. I obviously lost a game of pool. And I realized just don't take him on, because all he sees is, he just sees the angle of the table. He sees that, before this he was a carpenter, so I'm sure he used to get his angles perfectly cut, So the guy he lives in a matrix, and he just sees these angles. And I've realized that for him, everything is like a trend line. Everything is a trend line.
It's so bad. It's really true. You could just see everything. I could see it. But yeah, so looking at RUNE, it's there, but we haven't gotten to the key breakout yet. So what I'm expecting from RUNE,
That's good.
I'm expecting about another 5 days of up and down. Grow 5%, down %, and this is when I really see the breakout for RUNE. So dollar costing is good right now. Dollar cost until we get to this trend, then you can start aping, and you can really start building a bigger position.
So before we DJ, just a few things. Number one, you see that Sheldon's charting on CoinPanel. If you want his charts in your pocket, there is a referral link to CoinPanel below. It's free for the first, I think month or 2 weeks. After that, it's about a couple of bucks a month, $20 a month. I don't know exactly what it costs. Whatever it is, if you don't like it, subscribe. If you don't like it, write me a mail. I'll refund you the money. It just gives us an opportunity to communicate with you without actually communicating with you. Every time Sheldon does something, it updates on your chart, so you can actually see when he's updating something. That's the first thing. Second thing is, let's talk about another one of our sponsors. And I'm not doing this to push the sponsor. I want to actually show you what's going on in my life. I love the Banter fam very much, but I have to show you what's going on in my life at the moment. So Unstoppable Domains, which is one of our sponsors. Let's just quickly talk about what they do, and then we'll talk about why I'm telling you this, because I'm not supposed to be pushing a sponsor on a Saturday night, and I'm not pushing a sponsor on a Saturday night. When previously in the past, when you bought a domain for your website, you would pay per month or per year, or whatever you wanted. And then after that, if you didn't pay for the domain, then your domain would go back, and then somebody else could buy it. Unstoppable Domains is selling crypto type domains, so .crypto, .coin, .wallet, .bitcoin, .dao, .nft. And the thing is, they're selling these things as NFTs, which means that once you have them, you never have, it never expires. So it kind of means that if you don't get your domain now, then you may never ever get your domain. If someone buys a domain now ahead of you, you'll never ever get your domain. So there's plus and there's negatives and positives. One is you pay once and you get your domain forever, but the negative is that if somebody else pays, then he's got the domain forever. And then you have to negotiate with terrorists, which is what I'm doing at the moment. I negotiate with 80 terrorists every single day. I highly recommend, there is a referral link below. I highly recommend that if you want to start a business, or at least go and save your name and buy your own name, .crypto, .bitcoin, .eth. I'll tell you why. These things are being integrated into crypto wallets. And instead of writing pay Sheldon, I could say pay Sheldon the sniper .eth, and it would go directly to his account without me having to copy his public address. So again, guys, I'm under no obligation to talk about any sponsor on a Saturday night, but I want to give you a little bit of advice here. If you don't get your domains now, soon, then there is a chance somebody else will get the domain, and then you're going to have to negotiate with them. I'm negotiating with about 10 people. I'm going to show you one of the good guys that I'm negotiating with. I liked him, sweet guy, really good guy, and I agreed to change his life. But I'm not setting a precedent here, because I know what's going to happen here. I know exactly what's going to happen here. Everyone's going to start buying crypto Banter domains and try and sell them back to us, because I did it with one guy. So there was a guy who bought a domain, and he told me about it on Twitter today. Here we go. So he says, look, he bought bantercapital.crypto, and I hadn't bought bantercapital.crypto, and he wanted 0.015. He's not a terrorist. He's actually a very nice guy. He wanted 0.15 ETH. It's a bargain. So we negotiated, and I gave him a $400 guaranteed spot in Star Launch for the domain. Okay, so I had to buy my own domain back. Why am I telling you this? Because if you don't buy your domains, and there is a referral link below, but if you don't use it, I don't actually care. If you don't buy your domain, somebody's going to get your domains. Sheldon, by the way, I'm negotiating with another guy. Actually, not negotiating. He's actually giving it to us for free. He mailed me. He registered Sheldino. Hold on, let me tell you what he registered. He registered. You see that his name's Jamie. I think he's Dutch. He says, "Hey guys, I deposited." Oh no, wait, that's not that guy. There's another guy. Hold on, there is a guy here. Oh, Ruud. His name is Ruud. His name is Ruud. R-U-U-D. I think he's from Holland. And he says the new studio looks amazing, blah blah blah. He has a domain. Let me just read which domain he has. Give me a second. I'll try and find out which domain he actually. Sheldino.crypto. So he's got Sheldino.crypto. So if you ever wanted Sheldino.crypto, he's got it. Now you have to go and negotiate with him. You don't have to negotiate with him because he's actually giving it to us. He's giving it to us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe it though.
Yeah.
What happened to Axie?
Staking 200% APY, I think, on staking.
So would you say for anyone that's holding Axie to go stake?
Say again?
Would you say for anyone that's holding Axie, obviously from my early entry, should they stake? Is staking a good option right now? Guys, I hope you're staking a lot, especially when we're in bull cycle. Remember, when we start getting out of bull cycle, we'll start then worrying about shifting everything. But for now, when we're in bull cycle, if you can be in all of these coins and you have them staked, you double compounding. You're literally making a lot more by staking them to these things. I don't know what you say on that, Rand, but I think it is an important.
Yes, of course. You got to be staking everything. In fact, we should do more shows. We'll do some shows this week around staking where you can put your money, how much money you can get. So Axie Infinity up 18.3%. I do see that. Just trying to see what's going on that we maybe haven't missed the bull. There's one that I like. It's called Uniqly. UNICLY. It is an NFT exchange, an NFT play, which Multicoin Capital invested in. I think that one might be a buy.
Okay.
Luna has broken out. I think the whole Luna ecosystem is going to break out. I think it's going to be Luna, it's going to be Anchor, it's going to be Mirror Protocol. I think it's going to be all of those. Let's look at Anchor and Mirror Protocol. Let's see if we can find anything there. Oh, there's the Arweave breakout.
One I am looking at, that's broken out is an Arweave breakout. So any top ups for Arweave, definitely. So you're saying Anchor. What's the ticker?
ANC.
ANC. Is it loading here? Okay, it's not loading here. I'm going to load it this side. ANC.
I think when the breakout happens, it's going to be the entire Luna ecosystem. It's going to be Anchor, Luna, Mirror, and Orion. Orion's looking fantastic.
Yeah, so this is looking good. And what I do like about Anchor is obviously we've just broken the very steep sort of trend. So a little bit of sideways possibly, but this is good. You're catching it early, you're catching it good. Top up zone, definitely. Orion
protocol. I know you probably can't do a chart on that. That's too new. But remember, we gave away 50 times $100 pre-IDO. That was at 3 cents. Now trading at 3 cents, 40x here. So,
wow.
Yeah. Not bad. I think it's just started. I wouldn't be buying it. I don't like buying things directly after the IDO. Let the price settle, and we will decide. All right, what else? What else is good?
Ethereum looks good. So obviously I went through a lot yesterday, and I think for a lot of guys, especially on the major alts, a lot of the entries are gone for now. We're gonna have to wait. If you're brand new, obviously it's your first show and that, then you're gonna have to just be a bit more patient for some good entries. But everyone that's in, guys, as long as now we have gotten fantastic entries with really, really good coins. And now we're going to start worrying about how much is enough. You know what I mean? How much at some point are we going to start banking some sort of profits? How much are we going to work? But do you see how the last 2 weeks were annoying, right? You know, we got to some point where everyone was starting to get annoyed. We could see the channels dropping, the views dropping, everyone starting to get flushed out again the retail. And now all of a sudden the pump happens. Do you see how it happens? They kick you, they make you want to leave, they make you say the markets aren't doing anything. As soon as you leave, all of a sudden we have a massive pump in the market. So I think majority of them we've given, and I still think ADA is very fresh.
I was about to say, ADA
Cardano
and ADA ecosystem. I think like things like Charlie 3 and I think things like Giro, I think they are neglected. ADA,
so
Charlie 3.
Look at this daily chart there. You know, this is very clean. Volume hasn't even come in yet. So ADA is one of my favorites right now, chart-wise, and catching it early, as well as MATIC. MATIC, we did catch a bit early, but MATIC still very, very early when we look at it, much higher sort of time frame. So MATIC is
MATIC went, check DFYN. If MATIC went, check DFYN.
Well, let's get onto DEX tools here.
Yeah,
we got 5,000 likes there, Luki.
We got 5,000 likes. Let's check. Let's look.
I think
we got Saitama. I don't know what Saitama is. Sorry. Banter family. I would like to check Wilder World. Yes, I was watching Wilder World today. Great metaverse play. We're invested. We're highly invested in Wilder World. I think the product launch is only next year though. They are launching some NFTs now, but I think it's a great play. I would wait because it has jumped like 30% today. Raydium about to explode. Solana DEX. Maybe we should also have a look at Raydium.
Yeah, Raydium. We called it yesterday. I'll have a look now. Where Raydium is. So would you be chasing now? So
it's RAY.
Sorry. Dot ecosystem, definitely. I would say MATIC ecosystem. I would say Fantom ecosystem. I'd say Solana ecosystem. And remember, when you're buying those coins, if you're saying I have $1,000 that I want to buy in Solana, I'm sort of at that point where I'll invest 70% into Solana and 30% to ecosystem. What would you say, Ram?
Yes. 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then eventually go back into it. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So short-term break. That was we got a bit of a buy yesterday, and we're about to break resistance. So
nice one, Branislav.
Say again.
That comes from Branislav Radchik in our community. Well done. Thank you, man. Good breakout.
I thought it was cheap, and I don't know about you, but it is obviously.
Love it.
If you look at 1 inch, 1 inch is very, very, very early. This is a good. So I think 1 inch is still very cheap compared to a lot. So we're catching it very early. It's not even out of accumulation yet. So that's definitely a big one for me. Obviously, cheap for eternity.
Yes. So look, 1 inch is one of our show sponsors. So yes, the token price is about to explode. You can see that. For those of you who don't know what 1 inch actually does, 1 inch is a DEX aggregator. So effectively what it does is it allows you to trade on a decentralized exchange, but actually trade on multiple decentralized exchanges, getting liquidity from all the decentralized exchanges at the same time. So, SushiSwap, Uniswap, etc. It looks and feels like a DEX, so it looks and feels like that. But when you go and trade, which is this function over here, I'm going to quickly take the classic mode, you can see that it allows you to trade the lowest gas fees, it allows you to get the maximum return, it allows you to trade on multiple exchanges. You can also put in limit orders, which you ordinarily can't do on a DEX. So on a DEX, you have to take what's available to you. I use 1 inch because it allows me to do the limit orders. So by limit order, what we mean is on a DEX, if you want to buy Ethereum, you have to buy it at the price. But here, what you can do is you can actually specify a price. I can say like 3,100, and I can leave the offer open for, say, 3 days, and then I can press the button, and then I can trade on a DEX like I'm trading on a centralized exchange. The best thing is that they give you back your gas fees in 1 inch tokens. So if you incur gas, they give you back the gas fees in 1 inch tokens. So it's like a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. I love the product. I love the token.
I would still buy a little bit more Doge.
22 cents.
One of these days, it's gonna go like that. That's a very nice break, and we're still we're still 60% off all-time highs. So I'm not going to write it off. I do feel Doge is still going to have a pump at some point. So it's still cheap. It's still cheap, in my opinion.
I
Other than
agree.
that, a lot's gone right now. A lot of the
Let's
entries
look
are
at
gone.
DFYN. Let's look at DFYN just as a matter of interest. Let's look at DFYN quickly because
I don't know why Dex Tools has been a bit. Let's have a look.
Polka Foundry. Holy shit, that Polka Foundry is running. Like
DFYN is very cheap. DFYN is super cheap.
I
That's
think
like
it's
at the
cheap.
bottom. That's literally
Yeah.
at the bottom of the wick, and we're now coming. There's a lot of potential here, guys. A lot of big growth. You know, even just to this little resistance over here is literally 300%, and you obviously got a lot more along the journey. So DFYN is super cheap.
Let's look at PKF. It's called Polka Foundry. Polka Foundry is a DeFi play on Polkadot. It's a full suite DeFi play on Polkadot. It has been climbing. I think I told the community to buy it around 80 cents. It has been flying. It's about 115 now. I wonder if it's still a good time to be buying it, given that October may be Polkadot month.
Yeah. So obviously looking, yeah, definitely. Cup and handle, buddy. So you can see there's cup, there's handle, same as a Coti move. And just to show you guys a quick example of the exact cup and handle that you want to see. You can see what it creates. So right now, if you're looking at a coin like that and you're seeing where we are now over there, and you have a look there, you're catching it in this little stage over here, where Coti was still around 36 cents. So that's good. That's definite top up, and next move to $2. So that's some good gains.
Another one where I think there's about a 50% upside is TLM, Alien Worlds.
So we haven't actually spoke about them for a while.
Yeah, the coin's been down. I've been watching it. I tried to get some. That didn't hit my buy zone, but I actually might buy some now. I was waiting for 15 cents. I didn't get it. I don't think that's the right chart. I think there's a better one. That's not the right chart.
Yeah, it's not. No, we've spoken about it before. TLM, right?
Yeah, Alien Worlds. There we go.
USDT. There we go. Oh, that looks nice and cheap. Let's have a look. Yeah. So basically, we just came off. So there we go, double bottom in play. We had a bounce over there, and now, as you can see, if I draw a trend line in play, broken out a trend. So possibly next 30 to 40 cents. So this is smaller part, 10%, more risky.
How would you decide what the upside is here? Like, how would you decide how high this thing could go short term? Would you look at the last high? What do you think?
Yeah. So usually when we have this, we will then slowly make the cup. So I know this, these previous highs that we came from is always going to be the big resistance. Then we'll have some sort of cup and then the sort of explosion. So what I like to do with something like this is to say that I know I'm taking this trade right now on the break over here, and I know we can go there. And as I can see, 92 to 120%. Now in my head, when I'm taking this trade now, I'm going to say, okay, I'm happy to say, wow, I can make 80% on this trade right now. But when it gets to 80%, I better take some sort of profits. So I already know by the time I get to that zone over there, I need to at least take 50% off the table, or at least my initial investment. And once it gets there, I must be dedicated. I'll take my initial investment. Then I can zoom out. Remember, it's levels. It's very simple. We're over here. Let's just get that away. We're over there. Where's the next previous high? You can see it's this little one over here. So it's basically our steps, and it's very simple for yourself that if we started breaking now, there's my first level, there's my second level. As I break this, now where do I go? I zoom out. Where's my next level? I take my next level. Where's my next level? And I can even use this, that there right now from where I stand, I can set 5 TP points, meaning that this is what I'm expecting now. When I get there, I'm taking 20%. When I get there, I take 20%. When I get there, I take 20%. So just by using the previous data, you can already go and start working on your take profit strategy, which is good. And then there's nothing wrong with leaving 30% for the next 3 years. But at least you took something. And when it gets to that, my 20%, I'm going to go buy more dots. I'm going to go buy more Chainlink. I'm going to go buy more Solana.
Okay, let's look at, let's just get through a couple of announcements. So I think the first announcement is we are hiring like crazy. We hired 10 analysts already, or we are hiring 10 analysts. If you want to go full-time or part-time crypto, and you are a person that can identify narratives before anyone else, and you can help us in preparing market reports, which will A, be listed on our website, B, displayed on the show and help us to get narratives for the show, and C, we will distribute them to our community. Let us know, and you can send us a sample research report to research@cryptobanter.com, because if we like your research report, we will take you on either in a full-time position. We can pay you per report, we can pay you per month, per week, however long you can work for us. We need analysts all around the world. This is your opportunity to make life-changing money in crypto. I also do want to tell you a story about, I did tweet about this, but I think it's very cool. We have a designer that works at Crypto Banter. We have many designers that work here, but particularly one of them comes from a, not the wealthiest background, so to speak, and he was hard for cash. And obviously we love him, and he's part of our family, part of our team. We gave him $1,000 allocation in a project which did like 70x, and so now we have a designer who's got a $70,000 portfolio, so to speak, which is it's life-changing money. It's life-changing money. It's just, so I mean, look, join the team, grow with us, be part of this amazing journey, be part of this adventure. That's the first thing. Also, if you did go to a meetup yesterday, send us your videos so we can show them to the community on Monday. I did get great feedback, and I got a whole lot of videos, which I'll show you guys on Monday, of people that went and did and scheduled meetups. We'll put the website up again this week, and let's do some more meetups. I know a lot of you want to host meetups. You've been telling me about it. Let us do.
On Coti, guys. Coti, $1. I'm patient until $1 with Coti. I don't know what you think, Rand, but Coti, I still feel legs. What is Coti's market cap actually? I think it's
500 million.
500 million. So what do you think? Possible 2 billion?
I think Coti had a new beginning. Coti's reborn since this Cardano thing. They're in a completely new era now. They are a payment gateway. Their payment gateway is amazing. And I think now they're getting into a new, completely new era, which is insane. I think
just be patient and hold.
Yeah. All right, let's do some giveaways. Let's do some giveaways to the Banter fam. For those of you who are here on a Saturday night, if you haven't subscribed, don't. You see, now they're FOMOing in because they know that I'm only giving it away to subscribers. You can see the FOMO. And I know you are subscribers. You know how I know you're a subscriber? Because only subscribers can comment in the chat. Everyone says to me, how do you know they're subscribers? Well, only subscribers can comment in the chat. So that's how our chat is set. So we'll give you guys another 1 minute to subscribe before we get the show on the road. Dean Golding says Bitcoin can never compete. BitBoy can never compete with Banter. He gets $400 guaranteed allocation of Star Launcher IDO because he knows Dean Golding is a smart man.
BitBoy bought a Lamborghini, Rand. It's gonna take me some time to get over this, so.
Don't worry, we'll get you a Lambo, Sheldon.
Lamborghini, yeah.
Everyone's FOMOing in. Come on, guys, let's FOMO in. Last chance. Oh man, I love this. So the guy calls Life in Pixels needs student loan changing money, buddy. $400 guaranteed allocation, Star Launcher IDO. Hopefully that clears out your entire student loan. I hope so, because no one should ever be in debt because they decided to study. Let's see. Let's do something that aren't super chats. Otherwise, everyone just thinks that super chats win. Let's find someone who deserves to win. But you got to be a subscriber. Okay, there we go. I will give you a conquest for my C's. I will give you a Real Fever pack. Hopefully, you'll get Cristiano Ronaldo. Hopefully, you'll get the one-of-one goal of Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's do a few more giveaways. They're going to be big. Nacho Nicasio, you get yourself a guaranteed allocation in Star Launch of $400, buddy. All right, let's do one more.
Best comment wins.
This guy's won already. Subzarine's actually won already. He's won already. He's won already.
Get up. Get up.
You know what? I'm going to give it to this guy. 3 a.m. in Singapore. Cool Fire 02. 3 a.m. in Singapore. Cool Fire is watching our banter show. You get yourself $400 of guaranteed allocation into Star Launch IDO. That's going to be the best IDO of the year. It's happening on Friday, the 7th or the 8th. It's happening on Friday. It's the best. It's the best. It's going to do 100x, 200x, easy.
Bitcoin looks like it wants to move again, eh?
Hold on. We can't leave it.
I think we're going to have another big rally. I really feel we're going to get to 50K very quick. I think by Monday morning, we're sitting on a 53K Bitcoin.
53K.
Because now, so think about this. So, we run in flags, right? There we break up flag. Now we've broken up to the upward side. The next flag point is between 51 and 53. So the fact that we're showing really bullish intent now, I'm seeing us to this sort of region. Ran, there's not even a lot of volume, and we're really starting to push. Volume hasn't even come in just yet. The bears attempted the last 2 weeks, but they never got volume behind them, and they were just getting bought up. And now it actually looks quite easy for the bulls at the moment. So I do see it moving there quick. And this was, my opinion, this was the wedge that was a make or break for this bull run. This was the wedge that was make or break, definitely.
Just a note, guys, if you did win and you are in the United States, you can't get your prize. You have to tell us and we'll have to sell it and give you cash, because we're not allowed to give tokens to people in the United States. You have to have a KYC that's outside of the United States, because United States want everything.
Amazing. Let's get some rest. Big weekend. Let's Monday, lots more to come.
Love it, Shaldina. Thank you, brother. Enjoy the beer. I'm coming over to your place. To smoke a joint.
I'll see you now.
Ciao, bro. See you guys.